Is it wrong to want to take a break from your relationship while going through premarital or couples counseling?
No, I do not believe it is wrong. There may be something that have possibly come up in counseling that warrants that break. And you're not married, so by all means, if it's something that you need to take time and space to work on, take that break. A conversation needs to be had as to how long that break is going to be, what that's going to look like, what is communication going to be during that time. That break shouldn't be a hall pass to get into another relationship, because you do have plans on being committed to someone eventually at some point. That's why you're going through the counseling. But wrong, I don't believe that it is at all. Not at all.
And I also want to say, I'm very hesitant to label something right and wrong in a relationship.
Yeah.
I think we get into this thing in life where we automatically feel like something has to be on either side of the spectrum, and that's not always true. Most of the time in relationships is not really true at all. There's just difference. There's not right or wrong. It's just different. It's just the way that someone else sees or views or based on their experience. Now, sometimes that can be wrong in society and in culture and morally and things like that. But in this case, I wouldn't call it right or wrong. Either way, I would just call it a difference in desire. And so I think it's important to come and approach it that way, even when you're having that conversation, to make sure that no one feels like I'm right and you're wrong, but it's more so what I feel like I need for us to be the best that we can be and us to get the most out of this for whatever reasons that you feel that way, and be able to communicate those reasons. But definitely, if you feel the need to create that space so that you can have clarity, so you can have opportunity to really settle in what you're doing, and so you can confront some of the things that you're going through or some of the things you're discussing in counseling without the interference of the other person, then yeah, absolutely take that time and do what's necessary, because the worst thing you can do is not do it now, and then when you get married you actually need that time, and you don't take a break from marriage. The marriage doesn't end, it doesn't time out, there's no pause button, there's no hold on, give me 6 weeks. You're married every day of life. So definitely, if you're having that inclination, that thought right now, then absolutely you should have a conversation with your partner, and you guys come to a place of clarity about how long it's going to be, what it's going to entail, all of those things that were mentioned, and you can get through it.
Yeah. And during that time, make sure that you're doing the work. Make sure that the work does not pause, and you continue having a conversation with your counselor, but don't stop doing the work.
It's not a vacation.
Right.
It's actually time to work harder.
Yeah.